No, every angle of this is attracted. I don't know what you
That's
mean.
what I was saying. Careful saying that around Todd.
And modest too.
Catherine on there?
Hmm.
Mhm.
Hello, I'm here.
Hi, Catherine.
Hi.
Okay, I
She's
think
making excuses again not to be at crafts class.
Because I'm eating tacos.
Ooh, that's the best excuse.
Tacos are important, okay?
Taco Wednesday.
You're excused if you have tacos, okay?
I think we're ready if you wanted to start.
Okay. Okay. This is the thing that I needed. So, in your bag today, you should have got a information sheet, like a direction sheet. You would have got a picture frame similar to, but not exactly like mine here. I've been using mine for a while now, so I already have something written on mine, but you'll have like a picture frame like this. Then you'll have some pre-cut paper that fits inside your picture frame. And I gave everybody like several different patterns, like several different kinds of paper so that you can like change it out if you want to. Did I freeze?
You did.
Okay, no problem. So you would have got a picture frame. You guys are frozen again, so I don't know if you can hear me.
We can. I'm just not certain that we can see each other at the moment.
Okay. No worries. You would have got the picture frame, the instruction sheet. You would have got paper. I gave you guys several different sheets of paper that are all different patterns and stuff so that you can, change it and do different things. You would have got a little package or like a little group of, they're like little labels. Like some of them say notes, some of them say to do, don't forget, remember, and important. And so what you can do, I think I included some glue dots, but if I didn't, I'm really sorry. You can use like regular tape or something. And what you'll want to do is take your little doodads, your little notes or whatever.
We just lost you maybe about 45 seconds.
Oh no. Well, thankfully, this is a pretty like self-explanatory project that doesn't really require a lot of instruction. The only thing that people, that might be confusing is what all of these little like labels are for. Like some of them say important, some of them say notes, to do, remember. This is just for you to like put at the top of the page.
I was gonna say I didn't see any in mine.
Did Todd get some?
Looks like Todd has his, but
Oh, I'm so sorry.
No, that's okay.
You can write it in if you didn't get the like actual printed kind. But yeah, so you basically just take the back off of your picture frame, being very careful because there's glass, it is glass. And you're gonna want to take your colorful paper, whatever one you like the best, and put it on the inside of your picture frame like this. And then you're gonna wanna reattach the back. And if you want to store the other pages that you have so that you can like change up the look or like the design of your memo board, you can actually just like stick the other pages behind the one that you like the best and just kind of store them in there like that. And then attach your back, make sure it's in place and, locked in there. Then you have your memo board and you can, let me see, where's my expo marker? I think you guys got like fun, colorful expo markers. I just have a plain black one. But yeah, then you can just like write notes to yourself on here, or you can like write your grocery list. So I'm gonna write stay positive on mine. I like to just like put mine on my desk or, you know, anywhere that I might need like a reminder or something like that, something that I don't want to forget. That's a great place to put it. And like I said, you can take these little slips of paper and decide like if I wanted to stick one on there, this is what it would look like. Let's see. Take out my little piece of paper here. Like I said, you can attach it with a glue dot. You can attach it with like some regular tape. Doesn't really matter.
Does this glue come off the foam?
Does the glue what?
Come off the foam?
Foam?
Mm-hmm. Is it like?
Oh, no. Yeah, okay, I remember. No, it doesn't. The whole little foam piece like sticks down.
Gotcha. Okay.
Gotcha.
So you put it on the back, not the front.
Yes. So sorry. I kind of have to make do with the supplies that I have sometimes, just like on hand. So if you're ever like, wow, Catherine doesn't really know what she sends us, I do. I just have to kind of forage around to find the right things.
I was just trying to figure out for a second. I was like, wait, I wanted to put it on the inside, and I realized that I couldn't do that.
Gotcha. Yeah. So like it could look something like this, where you have like important, and then you like write yourself a note or something. Those aren't like 100% necessary if you'd rather not have one, but you know, it's kind of nice to have something like that.
I thought it looked pretty cool. So.
Yeah, it can look cool for sure. I was just trying to think of, I like this project because it's really practical and it's something that a lot of people could use. You know, you can have it at home or you can even keep it at, you know, wherever, any area where you're at.
Perfect.
Nice.
And I can just take this home and hang it on my wall.
Yeah. Or like, I don't even hang mine. Like I just use mine as like I just use it as like a picture frame.
Mm-hmm.
It like fits. It can really come in handy. I'm really bad about forgetting things. Just like forgetting like dates and stuff like that. So this is really helpful for me. Is Todd drawing on his? I can't see you guys. You're frozen.
Don't forget to do important notes.
I did. Important notes.
This one is super easy, you guys. Like some of our projects take a little bit more like prep time and some of them are just super straightforward like this.
It's dry erase markers and you just
Take something.
wipe it
Yep.
down, get done.
It's as easy as that. We do also have our drawing challenge pages that we got last week, remember?
Mm-hmm.
So, or not last, was it last week or the week before? I'm not sure. But that's something that you guys can still do. You can probably still get, if you would like one, you can always come to the library and get one. And next week, we are going to make clothespin clips, which are very fun, and I'm very excited about that.
Nice. I don't
That's what the
think that anybody's here.
that's what them sticky things for.
Mm-hmm.
Where's mine?
Yeah. Missing out.
Miss Casey, where you at? Hey, do you have another thing?
Sticky note.
sticky things on the back.
Were they not in your pack?
Sometimes those sticky things are reusable. So if you wanted to like change it out, you should be able to do that. But sometimes they don't work as well. Sometimes, I don't know.
I didn't even get any in mine.
Oh no, I'm so sorry. I prep so many bags for so many groups that sometimes things get kind of missed. I'm so sorry about that.
Oh, you okay?
Here you go.
Appreciate you.
Thank you, Ed.
Oh, I like that background.
We had a lot of really fun scrapbook paper. So it was fun to like cut out and find cute pages.
Just put it on the paper.
You guys gonna be like on the news or like in a magazine or something? Hi.
Hi. It's for immerse.
Oh, okay, cool.
Maybe we should work with some of our volunteers.
Oh, nice.
I'm gonna be on the magazine one day.
I believe that. I really do.
Thank you.
I would not be surprised at all. I cannot hear you guys. I'm so sorry. Nope.
News album where I done got killed by the police or in a bad accident.
I think that the internet chose to strike right when you were about to say something.
Me?
So our internet like cut out right as you were answering.
Oh, I was saying I totally believe that you'd be in a magazine someday.
Hey Todd, can you look up at me? Good. All right.
Perfect.
But yeah, like I was saying, you guys, next week we're going to be making these really awesome clips that are like some paper or clothespin. My brain just like would not let me say that word. Clothespin clips. So you guys will be making these next week. These are really nice. I use these for earphones, like headphones. You can like wrap your headphone wire around this and it kind of keeps it from getting all tangled. So those are pretty cool.
Make really nice magnets.
Yeah, absolutely. You can definitely like stick a magnet to the back of it. And yeah, I use them at home for like chip clips, bag bread, like my bread bag clip.
I was so mentioning that. I was seeing something for like grains and beans where people just take leftover soda or water bottles, cut the top off of it, and then they would use the threading on the bottle.
Yes. That's super cool. Those are, I love recycling things as we talk about all the time. And I love doing that. I drink a lot of oat milk. And so like the containers that oat milk comes in are like milk cartons. And I usually do those for like my planters and stuff, like my outside planters, which has been pretty cool. But that's a really cool trick with like the Coke, like the soda bottle thing. That's really cool.
Hey, have you ever seen me dancing on the road?
I have, yes. I've driven past you before. I've been like leaving work, going home, and I've seen you out there dancing. So cool.
Todd's ready to go to a dancing class that the library does.
Yeah. I wish they would, we haven't even started doing stuff like that, but I will definitely pass it on and let them know that we have people interested. You should lead a dancing class.
I would.
I cannot dance.
That's
I could teach.
what I was trying to explain to Todd the other day. Like I can't
No.
dance, can't sing.
Nope, me either.
not
No.
my-
I can barely talk, as we've seen today.
I'm
Yeah.
trying to be a millionaire. I could dance, act, and sing.
That's awesome. That's a lot of talent and takes a lot of confidence because I definitely don't have that. That's for sure.
That's at one time I didn't either. It's something you gotta overcome.
Smart. That's a good way to look at it.
There's certain things in life that you just gotta try out and be uncomfortable with in order to get good at. Like I can guarantee you every singer that sings now at some point of them singing, they wasn't comfortable in front of people. That's something they had to get comfortable with. Like they had to be uncomfortable to gain that comfort. Because
Mhm.
when I first started singing, I did not like to sing in front of people.
Yeah.
Because I always like, what if they don't like it? Because no one knew but me.
Yeah.
From the other people, opinion is different. But it's kind of like you just got to kind of take that step of faith to figure out, will they like it or will they not?
And if they don't, do I really care?
You ain't supposed to.
That's right. That's true.
But it's definitely a challenge though.
Yeah, I can imagine. It's hard to get like to gain that confidence and get good at something. It's really difficult. There's a thing on TikTok. I spend too much time on TikTok, y'all. Spend way too much time on TikTok. It's a problem in my life. But there's a song on TikTok where this lady is talking about it and she says, sucking at something's the first step at being sort of good at something. And I think that might also be like a quote from Adventure Time. I'm not sure. But anyway, that's what that made me think of.
What do you do at the library all day?
I do stuff like this and I prep the bags that I send to you guys. I also do work with like the juvenile detention center. So I prep different bags for them because I send them different things than what I send you guys. Y'all are like my special group. I send you guys special stuff because you guys are a little older. And so I send you cooler projects sometimes than I send to my other groups. So don't tell them. But yeah, I do this. I work on the desk. I help patrons. I put books away. Definitely never watch TikToks while I'm at work. That would be unprofessional.
I feel you.
But yeah, that's what I do. I filmed 2 videos today for programs. I was at the state park yesterday. I was at Pinnacle State Park yesterday. I got to see a bunch of snakes.
Hey, so you like snakes?
I do not. No.
Got that in common because
They are very scary.
it's kind of, I don't know, something about an animal just slithering like that with no legs is just kind of crazy.
Yeah, these were wild snakes too. We were filming a video for something totally different animal. And we decided to film it outside by this quarry that has water in it. And I was standing there. I wasn't even in the video. I was just there recording it. And the state park person was giving their presentation. And I kept like distracting her because I kept looking down at the quarry that was full of water and being like, because I just kept seeing snakes and it was freaking me out so bad. There was a lot of snakes there. It was very scary, but those are going to be really cool videos. That was my 3rd video that I made with them, and I've been out there 2 other times and we got to like hang out with an alligator and some turtles. It was really fun. I got to pet an alligator.
How did that go?
It went great. The alligator is not as scary as the snakes. There was like a tiny little snake. It was like a little noodle and it was freaking me out because it was like very strong. They're so strong.
The alligator though,
It was a baby. It was a little alligator, so it wasn't a full size, but it was an American alligator. And it like chirped. So like, you know, alligators when they're babies will chirp when they're like scared, basically. And so that was really cool. I got to see this alligator like chirp.
But no mama was nearby.
No, thank goodness. They did tell me that if you're ever out in the wild and you see a baby alligator for some reason and it does chirp, that you're supposed to like immediately get away from it, because that means like the mom is coming, because they're like calling for their parent, you know. Next week I'll get to hang out with a little baby possum.
I'm the exact, I don't mind snakes. Possums are on my list of animals that I'd rather
not be around.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a little baby one. I think I can handle it.
What if the baby done got in the wrong trash can and got rabies?
Fun fact, possums are actually resistant to rabies. They do not get rabies.
Or is that what they told you because it got rabies?
No, it doesn't. They really don't get rabies. They're immune. They don't get rabies at all. Now raccoons, they will get rabies.
Mm-hmm.
But possums don't get rabies. They're the good guys. They like eat ticks and like nasty stuff that you don't want, you know, that carry diseases.
Pigs, yeah.
Yeah, they're the good guys.
I'm fine with them as long as they are not around me doing their own thing.
Funny story about a possum. One time I lived downtown. I used to live downtown in the I might have froze.
You did.
Can you hear me though?
I can still hear you.
Okay. I lived downtown in across the street from MacArthur Park, and I had to like go down an alleyway to get to my car, like to get to my parking lot. And the alleyway had a motion sensor light in it. It was very dark, and the motion sensor light wouldn't come on until you got like halfway down the alley. So you had to get like halfway down the alley, and then the light would come on. And so one night I had to like go out after dark, and I'm walking down the alley, and the light comes on, and like literally right in front of me on a fence, like right in front of me, was a huge possum. It was huge, the biggest possum I'd ever seen. And it hissed at me and scared me to death. And I like ran away. It was so scary. So I totally get you. Possums can be scary.
Yeah, I had a similar situation with a raccoon. So I had a friend that was staying downtown at one point.
Uh-oh, you froze. Hang on. I definitely want to hear the rest of the story. Okay, you're back. Tell me the story. You said you have a friend that lives downtown.
So, they don't live downtown anymore. I don't think it's related to this, why they don't live there. But, so they live downtown, and they were staying in essentially a house that was made into a duplex, like one of the older houses.
Me too. That's where I lived too.
And so I had to go around through to the backyard in order to knock on the door to get to where they were staying.
I wonder if this is like the same kind of house, because that's exactly like where I lived, except I lived on the front.
Yeah. So there was like one night, like I guess it was pretty late at night. It was around like 12. And I was just coming around the back to knock on the door because we were supposed to like hang out. And the next thing I know, as I go to walk up to the door and I knock on the door, she's already standing outside.
Yeah.
And I go to walk up, there's a raccoon that just sees me and starts like walking after me.
Oh my God, that's so scary.
Stop and I look at it, and it's it changes like its stance, like it's gonna like
Attack you?
yeah, it's obviously gonna try and attack me. And then I like step back real quick
Yeah.
where she was at, and then I guess possums or not excuse me, raccoons started looking at her and then me, and then looked back at the tree and decided to go back up into the tree that it was in.
Oh my gosh. It would be hilarious if that was around the same area. Later off camera, we'll have to talk about whether that was in the same area because that's so funny. Yeah, it was an interesting experience. I definitely like walked all the way around the block to get to my parking lot because I didn't want to go through that alleyway because I was just like, I'm scared of that possum, man. Like,
Not getting bit tonight.
no. And it was like a really narrow alleyway. So there was like not a way for me to like go around it or anything like that.
You were just gonna catch rabies.
Nope. I was going to walk all the way around the block. It's fine.
The possum was gonna bite you and you was gonna catch rabies. What if you would have caught rabies from the possum?
I guess I would have just gone to the hospital. I don't know.
Got anything to heal rabies?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you can like get medicine if you get rabies.
There's like a nice long needle, so this is
Oh,
good
no.
for Todd to know if he ever gets rabies.
Yeah.
I don't want
It's like a
rabies.
tetanus shot. It sucks. Tetanus shots are really bad too.
A tetanus shot. I think I had one of them before.
Is it-
I've not had to have one, but I've heard stories for sure.
What's a tetanus shot for again? It sounds familiar.
So if you ever step on like a rusty nail,
Oh yeah, I've done that twice.
I don't like
Yeah,
shots
the first
in
time
general.
I was running after the football to catch the football, and I smacked my eyebrow right into the spikes of the fence. That was a first.
I've also had stitches in my eyebrow before. I had to get stitches in my eyebrow.
Yeah,
I have a scar.
I got a lot of them. They just told her I got one up under my lip from
Yeah.
fighting. I got one right here too. You can't really
My least favorite thing is when I go to the doctor and I'm like, I have to get blood drawn or I have to get a shot or something, and I'm a big baby about it. And they're always like, look at all the tattoos you have. You can't be a baby. And I'm like, it is completely different, ma'am. Like, they always want to say that you're tough because you have tattoos. You're not tough if you have tattoos. I'm a big baby. Oh, I can't hear you. I can see you. Okay, now I can hear you.
okay,
Yeah,
we
couldn't hear
lost
nothing
all
you
that.
just said.
Oh no!
Hey, Miss Angie.
Can you guys just see me sitting there talking, but you can't hear what I'm saying?
Hey,
That's
Miss
funny.
Angie, turn up tonight.
Oh man, it froze on Todd's like cheesing. It's so funny. You're frozen. Todd's just smiling. Like it's I wish I could take a picture. Can you hear me?
We lost you again.
Okay. It froze and Todd was in the middle of laughing and it was just like the most hilarious picture ever. I wish I could have taken a picture of it.
Hey, I bet you. Wait, I'm gonna leave that to myself.
I was just catching. So there's a hilarious pose that you had of Todd laughing on your screen.
Yeah, like when the screen froze, Todd was like laughing and he was just like had a big smile on his face and it was a really funny picture. Like it froze on that and I wish I could have like taken a picture or something because it was so funny.
You calling me funny looking? No, just bad.
Well, that's it for you guys today. That's all I've got for you. It's a pretty easy project. Next week, our project will have a few more steps in it. It'll be a little bit more in depth, but I really hope that the memo boards, like the little dry erase boards, come in handy for you guys or come in handy for anybody who may be watching on YouTube or who picks one up later. It's a really fun activity and you can always come to the library if you want to participate in these activities. I always keep a couple extra kits just in case anybody shows up and wants to do it. But yeah, you have anything to add, Ed?
No.
I came up there yesterday to try to get your help with something, but you wasn't there.
Oh yeah, I was off yesterday. Well, I wasn't really off. I just wasn't in the building yesterday. Yeah. But I'm here today. Sometimes I'm off on Tuesdays. Tuesdays are weird days for me.
I feel you. I feel you. I actually came up there because I didn't know how to work Zoom, and y'all
Oh.
to be assholes. And a lot
Well,
of people don't know how to talk to people, so I was gonna come to you.
yeah. Anytime you need anything, feel free to come by. I'm always on the 4th floor.
All right.
Yep.
Except on Tuesdays.
Yeah, some Tuesdays are weird, like Tuesdays and Fridays, because on Fridays I'm usually out delivering outreach stuff, like the kits that you guys are doing. And then on Tuesdays I'm off every other Tuesday, and then Tuesdays that I'm not off, I'm out, doing things like the state park and stuff. So, but most other days I'm around.
All right.
Yep.
You don't never spend very much time with us now. You don't even spend a whole hour on here.
Well, I'm happy to hang out. I just don't want y'all to get bored.
No, I'm just talking crap, really. Because I'm bored.
I'll help you with that here in a second. Well, no, I actually didn't have anything to add to that. Just kind of reiterating, Crafty Wednesdays, at 1 p.m. I can either stop by the OC or try and meet up with Catherine downtown.
Yeah, and hopefully sooner rather than later, we'll be able to do some in-person programming. I'm gonna actually get with my boss. I've been meaning to talk to her about that for several of my other groups as well. So I'll email you as soon as I know something, if we could start doing something on location.
Absolutely.
That'd be cool. I really miss doing stuff in person. It's just so much better than being on camera because there's no internet issues.
Nope. No Zoom, no internet, no none of that. So.
Yeah, so I'll definitely email you about that.
Perfect. Okay. Well, I guess for whoever may be watching, tune in next week. Hopefully we'll see more people join us next week.
Definitely. See you guys later.
All right.
Bye.
Bye, Catherine.
Bye.
Don't get too busy today.
I'll try. Bye.